Oh man. Feels like I just made my prediction stream, and here we are. Already. MLB season is officially over, which means it's almost time to get cooking with off-season maneuvers. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another even Guardians ish live stream. And I don't do these kind of live streams a whole lot in terms of Guardians article reviews. If you've watched these kind of videos before, you will notice the majority of my article reviews are for the Browns. I even do some for the Cavs every once in a while. But it's a very good one. I was scrounging around looking on Google, looking up some articles and whatnot, because in case you didn't know how it works in the major leagues, the moment the World Series ends, the very next day, technically things can start happening. Trades and stuff. Free agents can't sign until I believe it's the 7th. So Tuesday, I believe, is when technically free agency starts. It starts 5 days after the conclusion of the World Series. So I think that would then be either Monday or Tuesday. So we'll see how long it takes for the stove to start cooking. But, anyways, we got a very special live stream for you guys here tonight. I'm going to be looking at the Athletics top 40 free agent list. And we're going to see how many times the Guardians are featured. And with every time they're featured, I will, look at their baseball reference page and we'll look at their stats. I'm not going to pull up the article and, put it on camera because I don't know what to expect. I don't usually do the athletic stuff. I don't think there's a paywall behind it. Let's do a little dive here. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're not, knock on wood. I think we're good. Bars. Anyways, let's get right into it. With that being said, guys, hope you all have a great rest of your night. And now let's start cooking. Yeah. Diet Coke. Yeah. Oh, I guess in this case it's Coca-Cola Zero. Love it. Love this stuff. All right. So the number one ranked free agent on the Athletics top 40 page article, as you'd expect, is Shohei Ohtani. Now, due to, I believe, an injury, I don't think he'll be able to be a pitcher for a while. He's strictly going to be a hitter. And we'll see if that affects his market. I don't think it will. So his salary this year was $30 million. Obviously, 29 years old. Arguably the best player in the league. Yeah, it's crazy what he does. Now, the best fits for him? Pretty much every team with a sizable payroll. Every big market club is going to be looking at him. Dodgers, Rangers, Mariners, Mets, Red Sox, Yankees? No, they did not mention the Yankees. Oh my. It's a rarity that you don't see them listed for a top free agent. It's freaking crazy. Maybe he just don't want to go to the East Coast like that. But it's weird because they have the Mariners, the Mets. Oh man, imagine the Mets got him. Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve gonna throw money at him. Right? Because that's what he does. That's what the Mets do now. They throw money at people. They went from a team that barely spent to a team that spends a lot. And you still get the same results. You barely do anything. That's tough. Red Sox, of course, they fired Heim Bloom. We'll see who. I think they already hired somebody. We'll see how they do there. Padres, I don't think they're going to add Shohei. They're going to probably try to shed a little payroll. I saw today they had to take out a $50 million freaking loan to pay off some stuff. So, yeah, they're going to be shedding some payroll. We'll see what happens with Juan Soto. Could he be a Guardian? Not going to say never. Not going to say no, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh wow. Ooh, overtime in LA. Just what they like. Yeah, the Giants. I know a certain Giants fan, Ucha, would love that. He would love that. Cubs. I know a Cubs fan who would love that too. Phillies and Blue Jays. And if he goes to the Phillies, that would be nuts. Oh my God, Bryce Harper and Shohei on the same team. Wow. I think they both had the same kind of arm injury too. Both had to have Tommy John or something like that. Some sort of arm injury that prevented them from really playing much defense. You know, Bryce can't play the outfield because of his arm injury, and Shohei can't pitch. Now, the prediction for the contract, as you'd expect, is going to be monstrous. 10 years, $477 million with incentives and escalators that would take the deal to more than $500 million. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah, now I see why Cashman's not listed on here right now because I don't think they'd pay that much for him. I don't know though. We'll see. If I had to give an honest prediction as to who's going to get Shohei, I'm going to say either the Mets, the Giants, or the Dodgers. One of those three is going to get him. I feel like it depends on if he wants to stay on the West Coast or if he would like to go to the East Coast. See. Number 2, Yoshinobu Yamamoto from the Oryx Buffaloes in the Japan Pacific League. And nothing in terms of stats because he's from Japan. Another Japanese player coming over. I think last year Senga came over. This year it's Yamamoto. In terms of potential fits for him, Mets, Yankees, Dodgers, Phillies, Rangers, Cardinals, Giants, Red Sox, Cubs. So again, all the big market teams are in on him. Interesting. If I had to guess, hmm, Mets. Yep. Why? Why Mets? Because I don't think they get Shohei. So they turn around and they tell Kodai Senga, it's like, hey, go tell Mr. Yamamoto to get his butt over here. Go tell him how good of an organization we are and how dope Queens is. And also, say that Uncle Steve will pay you whatever you want because you're so good, right? But yeah, projected contract, 7 years, $211 million. Wow, he's gonna be a made man. But I honestly see the Rangers doing it. I mean, they just won the World Series. Shout out to the Rangers fans out there, of course. I know a couple of them. My guy Sean from the Sports Fury, Simus. Spall. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, I could see the Rangers doing that. But it'll be a tight race for him. We'll see who the finalists are for him, and let's see where he goes. So yeah, that would be a nice contract for him too. But if I had to give my honest prediction, I think it'll be the Mets getting Yamamoto. Coming in at number 3, we have world champion Jordan Montgomery. Made $10 million this past season, averaging about a 12.5 WAR in his career. 4.1 WAR this season with the Rangers and the Cardinals. And in terms of teams that could potentially be a fit, again, it's the same teams pretty much for pitchers. Rangers, Cards, Yankees, Dodgers, Giants, Phillies, and O's. I could see Monty going back to the Yankees, right? I could see that. But if I had to give an honest prediction for this one, I think it's whoever doesn't get Yamamoto gets Montgomery. I could see like the O's getting him. I could see the Phillies or the Giants. Dodgers even. Maybe the Dodgers just go crazy and bring in one of Ohtani and let's say they go Ohtani and Montgomery, right? You get yourself a top of the top tier number one pitcher, and you get a guy for the middle of the rotation. Yeah, there you go. But 5 years, $127 million for Montgomery. It's a pretty decent contract for him, coming off a big playoff run. Oh yeah, I could see that. Number 4, we have Aaron Nola. Made 16 million last year, averaging he had a 31.7 WAR in his career, 2.1 WAR this past season with Philadelphia. Best fits, again, it's the same freaking cast of characters for every pitcher. It seems like Phillies, Red Sox, O's, Giants, Blue Jays, Cards, and Cubs. Same teams. 5 years, $125 million for his prediction on this contract. I think he'll stay probably in Philly. I don't think he leaves. Blake Snell, 16.6 million last year, 6 WAR, 21.1 WAR in his career. Really good. 5 years, $122 million is this contract prediction. We have a new face in this best fit category for Blake. It's the Padres. There's always a chance he could stick around. Cardinals, Red Sox, Yankees, of course, Giants, and Dodgers are the other fits. And if I had to give a prediction, I think he stays in San Diego, but if he leaves, I could see the Yankees getting him. Yep, I can see the Yankees getting him. In 5 years, 122 mil. Solid money for him. Because he had a fantastic year in San Diego. I think San Diego might try everything possible to get him, but like I said, they gotta dip down on that payroll a little bit. They gotta save a little bit of money because they just had to take out a loan to pay people and stuff. I guess pay some dues. All right, Cody Bellinger, ladies and gentlemen, the Guardians are named. Ooh. All right, 6 years, $144 million is his contract prediction. Best fits for the $17.5 million man this past season, 4.4 WAR this year, 22.1 WAR in his career. Wins against replacement, for those wondering what that is. Best fits: Cubs, Giants, Angels, Mariners, Guardians, Blue Jays, and Yankees. All right, so let's look them up, shall we? Cody Bellinger. Do we need Cody? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We need him like a freaking like a toddler needs candy or milk. No, actually, I got a good one here. We need Cody Bellinger, or a guy like Cody Bellinger, like a gym rat needs protein. Gym rat needs protein. Yeah. But this past season, Cody 4.4 WAR, almost 500 at bats, 499. Damn, just one at bat off. 153 hits, 26 bombs, 307 batting average. Wow. 95 runs, 97 RBIs, 20 stolen bases, 356 on base percentage, 525 slug, 881 OPS, and a 133 OPS plus. So he's damn good. And he's got a boom in his bat that was fixed by Chicago. He had a little glitch in the system, I think his last year in LA, and it just didn't really work out. He goes to Chicago and they fix him. They get rid of the glitch, and this dude was hitting moonshots. You put him in our outfield. Because, like I said, I've said this many times, our outfield was stinky on offense. Like, literally, Ramon Laureano walked in the door, and I think he was our best home run hitter in the outfield. He didn't even show up until July. Like, we bring in Cody, that'd be amazing for this offense that we have. Because I'm sick and tired of this whole terrorist ball that we run, where it's small ball. I mean, small ball is good, don't get me wrong. But I want some boom in the lineup, You put Cody out there in the lineup with Josh and Jose and Bo, who's going to be playing a full season pretty much. Um, who else do we have? Andres, of course, and the rest of the guys that could just get on base. We would flourish. But of course, he's going to have other suitors, and I just don't know if we're going to want to pay him. I'm sure we will. In fact, let me look up the. Let me look up one more thing here, because I know a lot of people are going to have questions. Payroll. How much money do the Guardians have? Well, we had one of the best seasons when it came to attendance this year. Attendance went way up. And yeah, I think the Guardians are going to spend a little bit of money. Now, I don't know if they're going to go throwing money around like some teams would, especially with how our free agents did last year. I mean, we only signed, what, two? I mean, Mike Zunino turned into a stiff by freaking June. And yeah, and we didn't really have much from our free agents this year. Sad. Ah, but yeah, can't be scared to sign a couple free agents. But our history with free agents is very, very not good. So got to be careful. The Guardians in 2023 had the 26th ranked payroll at $60 million. That's just heading in the right now in terms of money already in the books. For 2024, we have 60 million already. Now, if you're wondering where is all that coming from, it's mostly Jose. Then you have Andres, Miles, Straw, Clase, Stefan, and Bieber. Well, Bieber's gonna get something. We're gonna trade him, to be honest. But we have 5 players already in the books in terms of money, luxury tax salary. Yeah, some guys on arbitration. The biggest money arbitration guy is going to be Bieber at 12.2. Josh Naylor at 7 mil, 6.9 for Cal. Mullins at 4 million. Karen or McKenzie, Karen Chat, Gallagher, Sandlin, De Los Santos. Yeah, we got quite a few guys in the arbitration department. So, yeah, I think Bellinger would be nice. I think he is attainable. $17.5 million. You think, oh, that's too much. How much did Jose make last year? Let's see, 14. Jose is making 17 million this year. Like the Dolans aren't afraid to spend. They're just not a ownership group. They're not people that throw money around. They prefer to use it wisely with extensions. I guess if there was a player you'd throw money at, it's Bellinger. I would throw every ounce of every cent I have at him. That's how good he is. And you just hope that glitch in his bat doesn't return. But not like I said, a lot of teams are going to be looking at him. 6 years, 144 million. That's a lot. Yeah, we'll see. Cubs, Giants, Angels, Mariners, Guardians, Blue Jays, and Yankees. It's going to be a fun race for Cody. What's up, Daniel? World champs, Texas Rangers. What's up, Duke Bothers? You know what, Duke? I can't believe I never did this. I don't know why I didn't do this. I'm going to actually give you a wrench. I don't know why I never gave you a wrench. Because you don't really come in here a whole lot. But I'm gonna make you a moderator because you're a content creator, and the way I give out mods and stuff, I like to give legit content creators wrenches in case any trolls decide to pollute my live streams. So I gave you a wrench just being cool because you're a good content creator and everything, and yeah, one of the OGs in this trash talk thing. But yeah, shout out to your Rangers, man. That was nice. You guys got your first. And now You guys get to get that sour taste of 2011 out of your mouths. And the best part is, you will never have to worry about hearing, and we will see you tomorrow night. I mean, you're still going to hear it, but you'll be like, it doesn't really sting much anymore. Yeah, you could have had 2 rings, but you beat, you won. And now Houston, the damn Astros, can't go out bragging saying, hey, we're the only team in Texas with a freaking World Series ring. But you know what's really cool now? I gotta look at something real quick. Hold up. Hang on, I gotta look at something. I'm curious about something here. Wow. Lakers won. Whoop de doo. Gotta look at something here real quick, because something just came across my mind. Come on, load up, you stupid site. Oh, so get this. With the Rangers winning the World Series, Dallas, Texas joins the club of cities with 4 sports teams, one in every league, to have a championship with every team. Isn't that crazy? I'm pretty sure. Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers, Steelers. Crazy, right? Not too many other cities have that. I mean, LA, I mean, they're a cheat code. They have like 7 teams. Still, they're one of these cities with 1 sports team in every league. Notice I said 1, not 2. LA, New York, 1 that has a championship in every league. Every one of their teams is going to have a banner raising. Pretty cool. I mean, Cleveland, we have championships, but 2 of them have legit ones that can never be erased, really, and can't be, denied. People deny the Browns because that's freaking Roman Empire days when it comes to NFL. Once the Browns win a Super Bowl, we'll be one of those, cities with 3 sports teams that did it. But that's pretty crazy. Dallas has 4 teams. They all won a championship. That's freaking nuts. As always, congratulations, Duke. Now you guys got to try to repeat. Oh yeah, Cody Bellinger, he's going to get the bag from somebody. Moving on, Matt Chapman from the Boras Corporation. Oh boy. And we all know how Boras clients are. Money. When you see a player on your team sign with Boras, you're like, oh God, yep, he's going to get the bag. And when a player on a small market team signs with Boras, you might as well just kiss him goodbye. Because he wants the bag. And yeah, made $12.5 million last year, 4.4 WAR, 31.2 WAR in his career. Potential fates: Blue Jays, Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Cubs, Tigers. 6 years, 127 million. This is projected contract. So yeah, it looks like the Tigers are going to start spending some money now, huh? About time. God. Of course, they tried that a couple years ago with Javi Baez, and Baez turned into a free swinging piece of crap. So we'll see if they spend any of that money this year. If I had to give a prediction as to where Chapman goes, Dodgers, Cubs, Tigers. I think he could stay in Toronto. It's gonna be tough. But if I had to give a serious, legit prediction, I think for some reason I think the Mets are gonna get him. I don't know why, but I think the Mets are gonna get him. Next, Josh Hader. $14.1 million last year, 11.7 career WAR, 2.4 WAR last year. Potential fits: Yankees, Phillies, Padres, Angels, Rangers. Ooh, Rangers. 3 years, 67 million. Wow. Okay. If I had to give a guess, Padres. I think the Padres are going to keep him. But if he doesn't stick around, I could see the Rangers getting him. I legit could. But yeah, we'll see where he ends up. Kershaw, $20 million last year. He comes in at number 9, 3.7 WAR, 79.9 career WAR. Potential fits: just the Dodgers, the Rangers, or retirement. 1 year, $22 million is his contract prediction. He ain't going nowhere. He's going to play for the Dodgers again. Simple as that. Sonny Gray, Twins, Rockies, Giants, Cards, O's, Angels, Braves. 3 years, 64. If I had to give a prediction, I think he either stays in Minnesota, goes to the Giants, maybe the O's, maybe he shocks people and goes to the Braves. If I had to give an honest prediction, I think he goes to the Giants. I think the Giants will throw him a good contract and he'll go play for them, which will be nice because he'll get the heck out of the AL Central. Yep. 3 years, 64. Yeah, I could see the Giants doing that. Or maybe the Cards. It'll be another tight race for him, I'm sure. Moving on, we have Eduardo Rodriguez on an opt out clause. It sounds like he's probably going to opt out. 5 years, $90 million is his contract prediction. The teams that could be interested, or the best fits: Tigers, O's, Cards, and oh my God, it's the Reds. You know, I'm just gonna say this. I think Tigers. No, he's not gonna stick around because if he was gonna go to the, why didn't you? Yeah, Tigers. So insinuating he just doesn't opt out. If he does, I think the O's are gonna be a legit threat here for him. Reds? No. Nope. If I was Erod, I would stay the hell away from Cincinnati. Why? Because I hate the Reds. That ballpark is a launch pad. That'll kill his ERA. Legit. I mean, if you hit him hard enough in that park, that ball is out. We don't know how that park is. I call it the Great American Launch Pad for a reason. Remember, Erod should have been a Dodger, but he didn't want to go out west, so he axed that trade. And we'll see if he actually opts out. But if he does, I think he goes to Baltimore. 5 years, 90 million. Yep. All right, next we got Michael Wacha. 2.4 WAR with the Padres last year, 13 WAR in his career, $7.5 million last year. Best fits: Padres, Giants, Cardinals, and Cubs. 2 years, 32 million. They say he actually sticks around. Padres exercise their team options, so they predict the Padres. Give him that option thing. They exercise the option. Mm. All right. So yeah, I could see him sticking around. Yep, I think he sticks around in San Diego. Next, we have Lucas Giolito. And how funny. They have a picture of him in the Angels uniform, not with the Guardians. That's tough. All right, so salary last year, 10.4 million. His WAR last year, not very good, 1.6 WAR with 3 different teams, and then 12.4 WAR in his career. Best fits: the Guardians are not featured. Rays, Dodgers, Blue Jays, Giants, O's, Cards, Red Sox, and Braves. Interesting how they don't have a return to Chicago. Huh. I don't know why, but I think the Dodgers are going to be a serious threat here. And I actually think he goes to the Dodgers here. 2 years, 24 million with an opt out after the first year. Okay. Yep. So, Dodgers definitely. He'll go to the Dodgers. All right, Marcus Stroman comes in at number 14 with an opt out clause. $25 million last year. Best fit: the Cubs. He opts into his player option. 1 year, 21 million. Okay, easy there. Seth Lugo, $7.5 million last year. Potential fits, essentially like teams like in the middle tier of the payroll department. Padres, Cards, Angels, Tigers, Royals. Wow. Kansas City's actually featured for a free agent. Now, of course, what this would probably mean is he goes to the Royals, he balls out, and he gets traded at the deadline. Because the Royals are not going to be a good team for a couple more years. He could easily go to Detroit, though. Maybe he stays around, with the Padres. Maybe he goes to St. Louis. Honestly, I think he stays in San Diego. 2 years, 20 million. Yeah, I could see it. Next, we got number 16, JD Martinez. $10 million last year. And potential fits or best fits: Dodgers, Padres, Marlins, Mariners, and the Guardians. Believe it or not, we were actually involved with JD Martinez last year. Yep, we actually were interested, I believe, but he didn't come here because we got Josh Bell. Josh Bell wasn't bad, but as we saw when he went to Miami, my dude turned up. Mm-hmm. He turned the heck up. Big time. Big time. JD Martinez. Seemed like every time I saw him on TV, he was hitting moonshots and just being a stud of a player. Outfielder, the DH. Last year, 1.9 WAR, 432 at bats, 117 hits, 33 homers, 271 batting average, 61 runs, 103 RBIs, one stolen base. Imagine letting him steal a base. That's crazy. Then you have a 321 on base percentage, slugging of 572, 893 OPS, and a 134 OPS plus. So, yeah, really good. He's right up there with Bellinger. Projected salary or his projected contract: 1 year, $12 million. I could see us doing that. I think we're going to get a power hitter. Maybe two. Maybe we just juice up our lineup. Yeah, I think we get either JD or Bellinger. I mean, if we don't get Bellinger, I'm swinging for JD. No pun intended. But yeah, I'm going for JD Martinez. Without a doubt. Just to be our DH. And then we got Lourdes Gurriel Jr. on an opt-out clause. $5.83 million. Coming off our World Series appearance. Best fits: Diamondbacks, Braves, and Mariners. 3 years, $36 million. If I had to give my prediction, I think he either stays in Arizona if they want to pay him, but if not, Braves are going to get him because they love going after these kind of guys. Yep. I think they go after him. I think the Braves are probably going to wind up getting him if he doesn't go to Arizona. So, yeah, I think he'll ultimately stay in Arizona, but if not, he will go to the Braves. 3 years, 36. Yeah, that's solid. Next, we have Teoscar Hernandez coming in at 18, right fielder. $14 million last year, a 12.8 WAR in his career, 2.1 WAR last year, and projected best fits: Mariners, Marlins, Padres, and the Guardians again. Now, I'm not going to go into the stats because the Athletic predicts the Mariners will extend, and he accepts the qualifying offer. So he doesn't even reach free agency. Yeah, so I think he would be a solid get, but I don't even think we have a chance at him because he'll get that qualifying offer and he'll accept it. So that's what the Athletic says. Next, we have Jorge Soler. Talk about a Guardian killer. Believe it or not, they have the Guardians as a best fit for him. So you're noticing something if you're reading this article. The Athletic has us going after essentially all power bats because that's what we desperately need. That's exactly what we desperately need. We need a Jorge Soler type. A guy that when the ball just touches his bat, that thing's going to Saturn. We get a guy like Jorge Soler who always seems like He just hits nothing but nukes. We need some solar power in our lineup. See what I'm saying? Solar power. Ha ha. Solar power. Ha ha ha. I mean, we are trying to get more energy efficient. Can't even say that with a straight. So, God. Solar power. Energy efficient. Yeah. Man, getting a guy like him would be amazing. Oh, really look, it's a miracle Cavs actually showed up. I know, right? So Samuel Jackson, world champs, Rangers, let's go. My B day. Oh, happy birthday, Samuel. Rangers waited until the top of the ninth to rally. Like, what the bruh? Well, they actually, yeah, they had a 1-0 lead, but then they turned up after that. Whole game had me on the edge of my seat. Gotta upgrade the camera. It will give your channel a massive boost. Well, my camera's actually connected to my computer, so yeah, okay. All right. All right. But yeah, Soler, 1.8 war, 504 at bats, 126 hits, 36 homers, 250 batting average. Really, really good hitter. 77 runs, 75 RBIs, one stolen base again. Who lets this guy steal a base? Are we serious? 341 on base percentage, 512 slug, 853 OPS, and a 128 OPS plus. So I think of all the guys I've talked about, he has the best OPS plus. And he helped the Marlins reach the playoffs in a legit 162 game season for the third time, even though it was just the wild card round, and they got bounced hella quick. But they got a bright future. I like what they're cooking over there in Miami. But with them getting rid of their GM, I wonder how that'll go. But you add a guy like Jorge Soler to our lineup, or Cody Bellinger, right? That's a great amount of power you add to this lineup. A threatening bat you could just plop in there at maybe in the fourth hole or fifth hole, depending on where you put, Josh Naylor. You put Jorge in this lineup that we have right now. Yeah, pitchers are gonna really have to think about how they attack this lineup. Because let's say they go out there with the lineup that they had last year. And let's say, where you would have put Bell, where you put Bell most of the season, let's say you put like Jorge Soler there. So essentially it would be Juan, let's say Juan, Andres, Jose, let's go Soler, and then Naylor. Let's go Josh Naylor. Okay, that's your top five. Yeah, that's a threatening lineup at top five. Because you have the guys that get on base, right? You have Quan who can get on base a lot. You have Andres who can get on base a lot. And then after that, you get the boomers. Jose, Soler, or Bellinger, Naylor. And that'll set the table for everyone else behind them. That could wear a pitcher out, kill their pitch count. Yeah, Marlins, Mariners, Padres, and Guardians are the best fits for Soler. 2 years, 32 million. I could see the Guardians doing that, maybe like a 2-year deal with an opt out, just like they did for Josh Bell. This way, if they are going out there and just mashing everything, they could, opt out and they can go get a bigger bag from somebody. Or like this year, if they stink, if we stink, then we could, trade them off for something. But we'll see. But yeah, 2 years, 32 million. That's 16 million a year, which isn't even bad for Soler either. And next, we have Whit Merrifield, 7.25 million last year. He was all right with the Blue Jays, but best fits: Blue Jays, Rays, Twins, and Marlins. 2 years, 16 million. I think he stays in Toronto, or God forbid he goes to the freaking Twins. I could see him going to the Rays though. Maybe he goes to Miami. He could easily go to any one of those teams mentioned. But if I had to give my ultimate prediction, I think he's probably staying in Toronto. Yeah. Next, we have Rhys Hoskins. All right. I'm just going to go to the best fits. Otherwise, I will be here forever. Best fits: Giants, Padres, Marlins, Phillies. 1 year, $12 million. Went off an injury. I think he stays in Philly. I don't think Philly lets him leave. Shota Imanaga from the Yokohama Dena Bay Stars in the Japan Central League. He played alongside Trevor Bauer. Shota. Fits: Rangers, Padres, Mariners, Dodgers, and Angels. Essentially all West teams. And no estimate at a contract prediction at this time. They get a decent contract. The club that signs Imanaga must pay a posting fee. Ooh, really? Oh wow. Okay. But that'll dictate his contract too. Aroldis Chapman, another champion. Best fits: Rangers and Astros. Rangers. He's gonna play for the Rangers again, I bet. 2 years, $12 million with incentives. Mitch Garver, catcher and DH. Ooh, this one is interesting. Rangers, Marlins, Padres, Guardians, Rays, and Tigers. 2 years, $16 million. All right, let's look at Mitch, man. Mitch Garver. Garv sauce. I see your Twins fans on Twitter always call him Garv sauce for some reason. Makes no sense. He's 32. Yep. Oh, crazy dog. The last time you signed a free agent catcher didn't go so well. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Nope. Did not go well at all. Last year, though, Garver, 2.1 WAR, 296 at bats, 80 hits, 19 bombs, and a 270 batting average. So, yeah, he was really good. 45 runs, 50 RBIs, no stolen bases, 370 on base percentage, 500 slug, and 870 OPS and a 134 OPS plus. So, most of those were career. Actually, all four categories were career highs. Or best, or yeah, because over his career, he's about 342, 483, 825, and 123. So he did way better last year than he has in his entire career, pretty much. Nice. But yeah, I mean, would I take Garver as like a number two catcher with Bo? Yeah, I really would. 2 years, 16 million. Yeah, that sounds tolerable. Really does. Carlos Santana. Brewers and Marlins. Huh? No Guardians. Interesting. By the way, for Garver, I think Guardians are an option. Rays, possibly the Rangers. I think he probably stays. I'd love him in Cleveland though, but I think he either stays in Texas or maybe he goes to the Rays. Carlos Santana, like I said, Brewers and Marlins, 1 year, 7.5 million. I think he stays in Milwaukee. Justin Turner. He plays a little first, third, and DH. Red Sox, Padres, Dodgers, Mariners, Twins, and the Guardians. 1 year, 12 million. Now, if we were to bring him in, which would be awesome, weird seeing that, you know, seeing him on our team just because like I've never seen a guy like this on our team. Justin Turner. Here we are. You know, the red beard and everything. The fact that he always has that freaking like pine tar stain on the back of his jersey on his nameplate. It's been there for a while. It seems like wherever he goes, he has that freaking stain on the back of his jersey. Last year, 2.1 WAR, 558 at bats, 154 hits. That's crazy. 23 homers, 276 batting average, 86 runs, 96 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, 345 on base percentage, 455 slug, 800 OPS, and a 114 OPS plus. You bring in Justin Turner, and I think you only do that though if you're gonna have Naylor playing somewhere else, like outfield. I don't want to see that dude in the outfield. Now, Baseball Reference says he can play second base too. Hmm. And third. So you could move him around. Because we got Kyle Manzardo coming up. And he is killing it in the fall league. What we do with him if we sign him? Well, move him around. I don't even know if he would even come here though. But yeah, potential fits: Red Sox, Padres, Dodgers, Mariners, Twins, and Guardians. He's probably going to go to be a Twin. I could just see it. He just looks like a Twin. Twin or Dodger. Yeah. 1 year, 12 million. Yeah. Dimer Candelario. Best fits: Cubs, Nets, Yankees, Blue Jays, Pirates, and Marlins. 2 years, 15 million. He seems like a Pirate signing. I don't know why, but he just does. Pirates sign him for like hella cheap almost. He goes there, he racks up great stats, helps the Pirates actually look good, and then by the deadline they trade him again because he's been traded. I think the last couple of years it seems like. At least last year he got traded. He was good. He was all right with the Tigers. He left there. I think he went to Washington. He was really good, worth getting traded. And then he went to the Cubs. So yeah, he's really good. 2 years, 15 million. I could see like a lower ranked team like the Pirates getting him. But I could also see him going back to the Cubs. I could see him going back to the Nationals or maybe the Yankees getting him. But based off the contract, I could see anybody really getting his services. He plays first and third. Hmm. I'm gonna be bold and say the Pirates get him. Then they do like I said. I think he goes crazy there, and then he'll trade him at the deadline. I mean, fam. Diamondbacks, Twins, and Guardians. 1 year, 7 million. Okay, let's take a look at his stats here. I mean, fam. All right, Cleveland. Oh, what's up, Matt Ogden? Haven't seen you in a minute. Who you think becomes our new manager? Got a good squad. We have a bright future. So there. Yeah. Yeah, Bell was terrible. He had like certain like periods of time where he was all right, but my God, he was like a discount freaking friend meal, bro. Then he goes to Miami and he freaking turns up. But I think our new manager is going to be either Craig Counsell or Stephen Vogt. I think we really have a good chance at Craig Counsell. I really do. Now, he could be using us for leverage. Some Guardians fans have talked about that. Oh, he's just using us for leverage. If that's the case, well, that's tough. Because if he doesn't come here, I see him probably going to the Mets or staying with the Brewers. But yeah, I would love Craig Counsell as our manager. So see what happens. But yeah, Tommy Pham, 1.5 WAR, 426 at bats this year, 109 hits, 16 homers, 256 batting average. He's the left fielder. He seems like a fantastic platoon guy to put in the outfield. 1 year, 7 million. Yeah, his ideal fit is a fourth outfielder on a contending team. Yup, yup, that would be great. Diamondbacks, Twins, or Guards. I would love him. Mm-hmm. I would take Tommy Pham on my squad as a fourth outfielder. Without a doubt, you bring him in late game. Yeah, he'd be great. Next, Kyle Hendricks. All right, best fits: Cubs, Cards, Dodgers, Giants. 2 years, 25 million. I'll say Cubs. I don't think Kyle Hendricks leaves. Give me the Cubs. Yep. 2 years, 25. Yeah, I'll say the Cubs. Keep him around. Gordon Hicks. Astros, Rangers, Blue Jays, Yankees, Braves, Padres, and Dodgers. 3 years, $30 million. I think he probably goes somewhere like Astros, or maybe he goes to the Rangers. I think it'll be Astros or Rangers. Yeah, go to Texas. That's what I'm trying to say. 3 years, 30 million. Yeah, I think he goes to Houston. Wade Miley, Brewers, Cubs, Cards, Reds, Pirates. 1 year, 13.5 million. I think he goes to the Reds. I think that's where he had one of his better years. I think he goes to the Reds. Yep. I think he goes to Cincinnati. 1 year, 13.5. Yeah. All right, next we got Andrew Heaney. Rangers, Orioles, Pirates, Marlins, Rockies, Tigers, Cards. 2 years, 25 million. I'll say Rangers. Yeah, for Heaney. I think he stays in Texas. Jack Flaherty, Dodgers, Nationals, Royals, Pirates, Tigers. 1 year, 10 million with incentives. I'd say Jack goes to Detroit or Kansas City. Or maybe even the Dodgers if he wants to go to a contender team. Yeah, I think one of those three. But ultimately, I'll say Dodgers because he's trying to win a World Series. So, yeah, I'll say Dodgers. Kenta Maeda, Twins, Giants, Angels, Cards. He's going to stay with the Twins. 1 year, 10 million with incentives. Yeah, I'll say he'll stay with the Twins. Hyunjin Ryu. Now I got hit with the freaking paywall. Wait, they really brought up the paywall after like halfway through the article. That's so funny. Yeah, that's pretty much it anyway, guys. So gotta take the top 20. In fact, I think I saw a tweet that like listed them all. I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Yeah, I love when the Athletic does that. I thought the paywall was gonna show up at like top 10. I got through top 20 before the paywall showed up. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Well, on the Athletic, you get to a certain point. In fact, I could probably just look it up on my phone here. Because there's a way you can get through it without get past the paywall. I don't think I can do it on my computer. Maybe if I could, but I don't really want to try it. So it probably won't work. All right, I'm gonna look through the rest of it on my phone here. I don't really want to stop. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get through it on my paywall on my phone here, utilizing my little trick. I actually discovered this trick a while back. I don't think it'll work though. Okay. Reese, Carlos, Tommy, Hendricks, Miley, Heaney, Flaherty, Kenta, Ryu. Yeah, Ryu. Blue Jays, Twins, Tigers. 1 year, $8 million with incentives. Think he probably goes back to the Blue Jays. Michael Conforto, best fit, Giants. He doesn't opt out and plays 1 more year at 18. Jung Hoo Lee. No, Giants Guardians. The Guardians are actually mentioned with a Japanese? No, KBO. He Womb Heroes. He's a Boras client too. Giants, Guardians, Blue Jays, and Tigers. He's 25. He's a center fielder. Wow, interesting. Okay. I mean, I would take him all day, but I think he'll go to the Giants. Stay on the West Coast. Harrison Bader, Reds, Royals, Nats, and Yankees. He's going to probably go to the Reds. 1 year, 8 million. James Paxton, Dodgers, Rays, Twins, Cards, and Angels. 1 year, 8 million with incentives. I think he'll probably go to the Rays or the Twins. Now Gibson, number 40. Uh, Giants, Rockies, Pirates, Tigers, O's. 1 year, 8 million with incentives. I will say. Hmm, Giants. Giants or Tigers. And that's it for the article. So I actually didn't even miss. I was almost to the end anyway. So yeah, those are all the guys listed. as far as, my honest thoughts on this list, good to see the Guardians featured. Let's see if there's any other articles I could talk about. But yeah, on the Athletic, you have to. They have what they call a paywall, of course, where you have to pay to read it. Sometimes, though, if you know how to get past it, you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, it is what it is. So let's see if there's any more predictions here. See if there's any more prediction pages. You think we bounce back next season and take the Central? Yes, sir. Definitely. All right. Your list. What's this? I'm interested. Predictions. All right. Okay. So, spending matrix. Yeah, of course. Guardians are kind of like right around the middle of the tier. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Shohei, Dodgers. Blah. Sonny Gray to the Cubs. Montgomery to the Dodgers. Blake Snell Diamondbacks. Bellinger Yankees. Chapman Diamondbacks. Jeimer Candelario to the A's. Yeah, go play for their hundreds of fans. Tens of fans. Aaron Nola Giants. Kiermaier to the Yankees. Clayton Kershaw back to LA. Gibson to the Pirates. Martinez to the Cubs. Flaherty to the Rays. Pham to the Mariners. Chapman Rockies. Oh God, yeah, we're all just Chapman to the Rockies. Yep, that'll work out just fine. Teoscar Hernandez to the Twins. Hader to the Rangers. Santana Detroit. Maeda Phillies. Will Smith to the Guardians. Now, funny thing about this prediction is, huh? I would love a Will Smith. I really would. But that's not happening. Let's be serious here. Ash Prince is a low risk investment that the Guardians would probably be comfortable with. He could go ask. He could also go to the Padres, but I've heard that the parents just don't understand. What? Okay. Craig Kimbrell, Diamondbacks, Bader, Blue Jays, David Robertson to the Tigers, Giolito to the O's, Rich Hill to the Marlins, Middleton to the Marlins, yeah, Joey Gallo to the Brewers, Reese Hoskins, Blue Jays, Ryu to the O's, and that's it. So, interesting little list here from a little middle tier website. I'll log this in my article thing there just to keep track. But yeah, nice little article to read. But I'm gonna head out, guys. So figured I'd do a nice little. Ooh, here's this one. Spot Tracks top 10 free agents predictions. Ooh, see what they have for this one. This is the last article I'm reading, and then I'm heading out. So let's see here. Shohei, 12 years, 552 for the Dodgers. Wow, that's what they're predicting on Spot Track. Blake Snell, 5 years with the O's for 115. Nola, 6 years, 140 mil from the Diamondbacks. Bellinger, 5 years, 110 to the Giants. Chapman, 6 years, 100 mil from the Dodgers. Hader to the Cubs, 5 years, 90 mil. Kershaw, 1 year, 23 million incentives with the Dodgers. Yamamoto, 5 years, 85 mil for the Mets. Gray back to the Twins, 3 years, 66. Montgomery back to the Rangers for 6 years, 110. And that's it. So, okay, whatever. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out. Have a great rest of your night. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to hit the bell. And I will be live a lot for the off season. And also, I might go live or I will definitely make a video. Might go live though if the news comes out when I'm awake. Maybe during the day, but we're on manager watch now, guys. So we'll see how long it takes the Guardians to hire a manager. and we'll see who it is. Arizona Diamondback security protecting their pool from being jumped in during the World Series celebration is so weak. Wait, they were? Oh yeah, I see that. The security is standing over by the pool area because if the D-backs had won the World Series, I bet you they would have allowed it, but they're not going to have Rangers players jumping in the pool. That would have been hilarious, though. Let's be serious. That's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Have a great rest of your night. And again, if anything comes out about our manager search, I will definitely make a video or go live for it. So, with that being said, shout out to Matt Ogden and everybody for coming in and let the MLB offseason begin. Should be fun. If I hear any rumors, I might make a video on it. Not going to go as crazy as I did with the Browns trade deadline rumors because I'm not expecting a whole lot of rumors right now. Things won't get spicy until probably like a week or so later. We'll see. If I hear anything, I'll make a video or whatever. So, as always, be sure to have the subscription. Make sure to have the alerts turned on, notifications, so you know when I go live and post videos. So, enough stalling. I'm heading out. I will see you all later. In fact, I'll see you all Friday night. Cavs and Pacers. First game of the in-season tournament. Yay! Cavs got the dub though tonight. Love to see it. So Craig Counsell, I think we bounced back. Yeah, Craig Counsell would be amazing for us. It'd be great to get a guy like him. But it all depends. Does he go to Milwaukee? Does he stay in Milwaukee? Does he go to the Mets? Does he go to the Astros? Find out. He might make his decision today, tomorrow, next week, next month. Who knows? What's up, tribe? But I'll see you all later. Most likely on Friday, unless something else happens. But yeah. But yeah, with that being said, go Guardians. And by the way, this joint behind me, the stadium, getting renovated. This facade is gonna look a little different from what I hear. I'm gonna have to try and make it to a game next year or something. See what it looks like. Because of course they're getting rid of those ugly ass shipping containers in right field. Thank you, God. So, see how beautiful it looks. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you all Friday night. Unless something else happens, then I'll see you then. But until then, go Guardians. Baseball is pretty much over. God, it flew by quick. It really did. I'll see you all later. Go Guardians. I am out. Bye bye. Yeah, Guardians season. Please hire a good manager, not a bum, right? It's gonna be so weird not seeing Tito on the side. You know what? I'm gonna do my best Tito impression. All right. This is what Tito would always do, man. I got gum. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best Tito impression. Not gonna chew like a cow. But yeah, this is always Tito. Whenever they showed him on camera, he was always like, like, bro, every time he always go, every time they showed him, that's what he was doing. It's gonna be weird not seeing that, right? I don't think Council's an avid chewer like Tito was. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. I'm Crazy Dog. Go Guardians.